morning! My name is Jenna and this is my husband Lee, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we're so glad that you decided to stop by our corner of the internet. It's date day! We are in Magic Kingdom this morning and I am Lizzie McGuire, the outfit repeater. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's a long trip and I had to wash clothes. Anyway, we are having a date day and we're starting off in Magic Kingdom. We have no plans today other than where we were starting. We're thinking today is going to be a really pleasant video to watch. We're going to give you guys a lot of B-roll. We're going to take it really slow. We're going to start by getting a coffee on Main Street and just enjoying. We've never done the railroad before, so we talked about doing the railroad. We've never done Main Street vehicles, so we'd like to do that potentially. People mover, I don't know. We're going to take it slow and see where the day takes us. So if you would like to be a part of the mystery day that we're having together, come along with us on a beautiful day at Disney World. So we found a lovely table at Casey's Corner, right across from the castle, and we are enjoying some Starbucks. I got my usual iced matcha latte with oat milk and non-dairy sweet cream cold foam with extra non-dairy sweet cream cold foam on the side.
I pulled out my summer school teacher build. This is my venti caramel macchiato with an extra shot because it's day 6. And I need it.
Luckily today is all about relaxation, the vibes, and just like being together. And I actually couldn't be happier. This is the best moment of my trip so far. We love date day. It's so sweet and good. I did want to share with you guys some exciting news. So a sweet friend of mine named Jessie got me a blind box from Pop Mart, a Pop Mart vending machine in Japan. She went a few weeks ago and I asked her to pick me up something and she brought me back a blind box. So I thought that maybe we could open it up together right here on Main Street while we're in Disney World. It is a Disney blind box. So let's pull that out and let you guys see it and we can open it up together. Okay, this is it. It's like a Disney Pixar collaboration with Pop Mart. And here are the options. The one that I would most like to have is the alien because of nostalgia. And honestly, any of them. They're so cute. But I think the alien is what I'm going for, or maybe Woody or Slinky Dog. My daughter's gonna end up confiscating this, no doubt. But there's also a secret, so let's see what we got. I've never done a blind box before, I'm like so excited. Oh, I think I know what we got. It's Lotso Mickey. He's evil though. Oh, he's still so cute. I love that he's like purple.
I love this. It's like the Lotso bear ears.
Attachments, yeah.
Here's the card.
Disney Remixed is what it's called, Mickey Remixed. pink is so cute, so he's gonna be so adorable.
It's
So
magnetized.
It's magnetized. Oh, that's nice. Where's this one go?
It goes on his belt.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Look at him.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
Little
of Lotso Bear, but that's actually really
Me
cute.
either, but it's so cute, and I love that it's from my friend and it's from Japan.
Yeah, it's genuine.
It's legit. And my daughter will love to play with this. He is actually hard, but he's perfect. He's so cute. Cutie little Mickey Mouse. Lotso Bear. Thank you, Jessie. Love you. I'm just happy to be with you.
I'm so happy to be with you, and I'm happy to be here.
Like, I'm always like, we're gonna enjoy Main Street, and then we don't. The only time we really ever do it is like in the evening, or like when we've been here alone. And imagine just being here at 9 o'clock in the morning, not rushing to rides, and you're just enjoying.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. We're like sitting here talking about just how the park operates and what vibe would be best, for people's personality. And it was interesting to think about how Walt had the original idea for a park. And you like think about like what a park really is. It's just like a relaxation outside, nature, maybe sidewalks, walkways, grassy areas, that kind of thing. And people are like so adjusted to like what a theme park and an amusement park is. It's like fully just entertainment in your face. Like it's their job to entertain you. When Walt was just like, I want someplace I can just hang out with my kids and it be everything that they want and also everything that I want. And I want other people to experience that. Little bug.
Sorry, there was a bug on me.
And so like we're sitting here talking about how people will just like kind of bring their study gear and like sit at one of these tables on Main Street. And you're like, who spends that kind of money, or who would waste their time, coming and sitting and relaxing at Walt Disney World? There's so many things to do. You can meet characters and buy merchandise and go ride rides. And like, yes, all of the fun things that were in the initial plans for a park like this, but there's just so much more to the beauty of it by just sitting and like taking in all of the detail, all of the environment, because it was so meticulously handcrafted. It's like, I don't want to miss any of that. Rather than like, I think as you get older, it's like, man, I don't want to miss the small details, rather than I don't want to miss that ride. I don't want to miss, out on seeing that character I wanted to see. It's there's maturity in that.
Yeah, he reminded me this morning. We were like kind of rushing to get to the bus because we didn't want to miss that particular bus and have to wait another 20 minutes or whatever. And he kind of reminded me on the walk over, just like, hey, like, we have nothing to rush to. We have nobody to please. We have nobody to impress. There's no time clock. We didn't buy lightning lanes today. I don't know how many rides we'll go on. We're probably going to have like a nice lunch or a nice dinner and like enjoy each other. And I think that that's like the whole thing about a vacation with your family, whether you're at the beach or the mountains or a theme park. If you're at Dollywood, if you're at Disney, whatever it is, it's like, I think especially with a toddler too, it's kind of go, 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 where you like, it's hard to slow down and like appreciate, what's around you. And not to like make this like a whole like deep thing, but like, I think having a date day too with your spouse, like once you do have a family, and setting aside that time, whether that's a trip or a day, to like recenter and refocus, it's just like, it's reminding me to like stop and smell the roses, so to speak, and just to slow down and like take in the details of each other and like our atmosphere. And like, yeah, even with Merritt, like when we're with her, it's like, I want to slow down and memorize her face and her curls at this age and her, so it's nice to just like take the morning to do that and I don't know, just hang out.
Well, I mean, when you bring up Merritt, it's nice because we are on the other side, and as a parent, you get to almost relive a childhood through your children in a healthy way. Not to say that like you have to
see the same things like through their eyes, sort of.
Yeah, and you don't have to like relive your childhood through theirs, but there is this element of being a kid through them And I think sometimes we forget that it's time for us to also be kids, you know, like, there's another bug.
That would be a really cute meet cute if we didn't already have one.
Gosh.
No, I get what you're saying. You're saying, like, you know, you're experiencing you're noticing the childlike things that you wouldn't normally notice once you have a kid, and it brings a joy back into your life. I think that, you know, we didn't even really know we needed when we got married.
Well, it's this huge battle of, like, a lot of people, you know, the negative side of Disney, and this is just like real talk, a lot of people will criticize Disney for being like consumer capital, you know, like, go experience the real thing, you know, don't fall for this fake, you know, facade. Friendship fair is here, so you might hear that in the background, but you know, there's like, this life is so fleeting, and people will say what they will about almost anything that you might do that they're not doing. And so there's no reason to dwell on, like, is my motive in the right place? Am I overspending? Make the memories, man. Like, go do that thing that you enjoy doing. Don't let anybody else tell you what you should be doing. And if you grew up going to Disney and you love it for the sake of it being your favorite thing, you don't have to explain that to anybody, you know? So this is my soapbox hour, apparently. And I think when I start to enjoy things, I get a little up in arms at the people who aren't doing that, and they're not prioritizing the things that they enjoy doing.
Not to quote girl boss Taylor Swift, I know you love that. But she said the worst kind of person is someone who makes someone feel bad for doing something that they love or something that they enjoy. And it's like, yeah, like, there's absolutely no reason to give people a hard time for doing things that they enjoy. And it's like, I grew up going to the beach every single summer, like the same beach, same hotel. We do the same thing every single summer. And I think a lot of families have that. They go to the beach, or they go to, for us, we live in Tennessee, so people go to Gatlinburg all the time, that sort of thing. And for us, this is our place that we return to that has nostalgia and memories. I grew up here. For those of you that don't know, I'm from Florida, and so I grew up coming here all the time. And then Lee went as a child, like, once, but his sister was super into Disney, and so she's actually the one who got us kind of back into it as adults. And then, you know, having a daughter has really made us fall in love with it all over again. And
This is our 5th time back.
Yeah, in the last few years, yeah. Now, for us, we've got some family that works here, so that certainly makes it easier on us sometimes. It's not all the time, but, you know, there are times that we come, just like we came for the water park trip, and, like, that was free. The water parks were free with our hotel stay, and then my uncle got us in for free one day and stuff like that. So it's not always that we're doing a 9-day vacation, you know, and doing park hoppers and things like that. Sometimes it is just a quick trip and doing what's free and what's easy and accessible, and it's been fun for us. I love that we're kind of doing like it's feeling like a little bit of a podcast this morning, but I don't know, I just think it's fun to kind of.
If you're not interested into this, just skip to this part right here, and you know, all the yapping will be over with. But if you do want to hear about us, we haven't done a lot of talking this trip, and, you know, we are people too, and we have emotions just like everybody else, and thoughts, and maybe you want to hear them, maybe you don't.
So I want to ask you a question, like, in the spirit of this, like, podcast style talk, and also, like, it's date. So what's your earliest, like, good memory of Disney World that you have? Or, like, a good memory that you have from your childhood coming to Disney?
It's not going to sound like a good memory, but I love looking back on it. So it's so funny because we have been here for Merritt's 4th birthday, and I also took my 4th birthday party, you know, here to Disney World. So
I don't think I realized that.
Yeah,
Really
it's really cool to kind of have that happen unintentionally. I mean, it's not like we sat down and made that happen.
No, I didn't know until right now. That's
yeah, we celebrated my 4th birthday here. This is like back in the 90s, so characters were, you know, just roaming the park back then, and so that you didn't have to jump in a queue for it, and you know, you could just walk up and get your autograph signed, and, you know, all the fun things. But the Queen of Hearts was around because Alice in Wonderland had just, kind of been blowing up, and right before that, I had met Hercules, and he taught me how to do a thumbs up. So I was like super proud of that. And so I had like walked up to the Queen of Hearts, and I gave her a thumbs up. And the cast members are so well rehearsed; they like know exactly how to act. So she gave me this huge like scowl, and then she went like this, smiled, and then she went, and then gave me a thumbs down. And then she bent down and she untied my shoe. And so, like, it doesn't sound like a fun story. Like, it doesn't sound like a great memory, but
That's crazy.
I look back on it. Oh, and I just like started bursting into tears. Of course, I mean, it's this villain character has like untied my shoe.
What'd she do when you cried?
Oh, she just stayed in character. It was great. It was great.
Did someone else come up to you and like comfort you or something? Like, was
no,
it like a cast
it
member?
was it was very like, from what I remember, everything was really tongue in cheek. So it was not like,
Oh my gosh, knowing your mom was probably like mortified and so angry.
Maybe.
She probably found that Queen of Hearts lady and put her in her place.
We'll get Mom on here at some point and she'll talk about that story. But,
Tammy.
That was, it's fun to look back and to just know like this park has, I have memories of that even like at such a young age. And what about you?
So I'm gonna pull one out from like 12 years old. Okay, so I'm gonna set the scene for you. Hannah Montana is all I can think about. Camp Rock has just come out. I had a Camp Rock birthday party for my 13th birthday, so this is like right around that era, 12, 13. Jonas Brothers, I was obsessed with from age 10. I don't know why I said was. I have been obsessed with them since I was like 9 or 10 years old. And so it was that whole era. Camp Rock, High School Musical, Hannah Montana.
That was the golden era of Disney Channel for teens.
Yes, and I was very, like, I thought it was very, like, cool girl, rock and roll. Like, I don't know what I thought I was doing.
You should tell them what you were doing with, like, the American Idol thing. And, like,
I'll tell that story in a minute. Okay, so in this particular story, I'm 12 years old, obsessed with Hannah Montana, obsessed with Camp Rock, obsessed with the Jonas Brothers, the High School Musical, all of that stuff. And I had on, I don't know if you guys remember this, if you're a millennial, you will, maybe older Gen Z, I had these like gloves that went down my arm, that my fingers, I don't know if I have one. If I do, I'll put it up here. If I don't, that was just my hand. It was like fingerless gloves, or like I think it was like straight across and then had a thing for my thumb and it went down to here and it was checkered. Okay. And I had a guitar purse. It was a Hannah Montana bright, like shiny purple guitar purse. Okay. And we're in Hollywood Studios to set the stage. They had some sort of Disney Channel parade at that point in time. And they were letting kids come up and sing, like in the, not like sing, but like dance in the parade. And I, at that point in time, was like waiting to get discovered by Disney Channel. Like I was like, practicing my like dun dun dun, you know. And so they like were like calling kids up to be in the parade, and I went in that little like parade. I was just like dancing. I was main character syndrome.
For an agent to be like,
oh
that
my
one
gosh,
right there.
No, I was like, I'm gonna be discovered today in my fingerless gloves and my Hannah Montana. I was like, if I wear my Hannah Montana guitar purse, they will know that I do music, and that I should be part of the Disney Channel cast. So anyway, but I got to like be part of that parade, and I just remember like feeling like it was main character syndrome 100%, but I just felt like it was so magical because all the shows back then on Disney Channel were like centered around like rock stars, and you know, like Camp Rock was out, so it was like becoming a rock star, and like Hannah Montana, she was like a secret rock, like that was the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And I, you know, sang and stuff growing up, and so I was like getting to live my Disney Channel moment, I think, in that parade. You should have seen the haircut, the layers that I had, the like, it was like a bob with a bunch of layers. Okay. Anyway, it was a magical moment for me, and me and my Hannah Montana purse were really fulfilled that day. So that's Disney magic in a different way, I guess, in a preteen situation.
All right, now tell us the story about you participating in American Idol.
Okay, so not American Idol. The American Idol experience that they had at Hollywood Studios. So Hollywood Studios was just making all my dreams come true, apparently. There's a B. Okay. Go away.
Go away now.
So American Idol experience used to take place at Hollywood Studios. Okay, this was like peak American Idol. I was 12. You had to be 13 to do it. I certainly lied about my age, which is not nice. But I remember it was so crazy. They had this whole building dedicated to it, which is now the Frozen Sing-Along building. That's where it would take place.
Hyperion Theater.
The Hyperion Theater. So you would audition in a room, like a casting director. It's like the first casting director. You'd go in and sing them a song, just like a cappella. So I did that. And then they would put you in another room and you'd audition for some more people. And then they would decide whether or not you could sing in this thing. And so they passed me through and I had to go pick a song that I was going to sing like out of their karaoke tracks. It was like short versions of Disney songs. You had to sing a Disney song. Well, not necessarily. It was like a list of songs. And they helped me pick a song and they picked Reflection. And so I did my best Christina Aguilera impression and sang Reflection. And it was like a whole thing. They had a makeup trailer. Like they did my hair and makeup. What's hilarious is like I was certainly the youngest person there. And I was wearing a like Destin, Florida shark attack t-shirt. So there's like, I will insert a photo right here. It's like blood, fake blood, like on the side, shark on my shirt. I was matching with my best friend who came to the park with me. I don't know. We got them at the beach. I'm a Florida kid. Like, I don't know. So I looked crazy, but I remember they curled my ponytail and I had my side bangs. If you know, you know. My side bangs, my ponytail, and I sang Reflection. And all I remember, because this is like my 12-year-old, like, poor heart, you know, they're giving me feedback or whatever. So they have like a Paula, a Simon, you know, Randy, the whole bit essentially. And the guy who was supposed to be like their Simon told me that I sang like I was chewing on steak, which honestly, like,
what does that mean?
I think he means I was singing in the back of my throat, but I'm like, I honestly kind of get it, Simon. But I was like, okay, well, that was rude, first of all. Second of all, okay. But the even crazier thing is, and I'm actually I'll send this to you guys so that you can see it if you know who I'm talking about. But I met a family there that was from Wales, and we follow each other on social media to this day. There was a guy named Jared, and he was singing from Wales, and his sister came, and his family, and whatever. And he won the competition. He's so good. And now he does like Broadway shows. He was Frankie Valli in Jersey Boys and the revival that they just did. And he sings on cruise ships and stuff like that. And his beautiful wife, Megan, does the same. And so, but it's so funny. Like, we made friends at Disney World that day, followed each other on Facebook, and now we're like still Instagram friends. So I have like friends from Wales because I decided to do that day, which is like so random. Yeah, and it was a fun living my dreams moment, I think, at 12 years old. That's Disney magic, though. Like, they do really like give people opportunities to do stuff.
There's like a lost art to that, because I think the internet really just corrupted how people, you know, think about show business. You know, there was like this magical, you know, oh, maybe I'll make it one day. It's like the internet, it's done good things and bad things, because everybody's attention span is just drastically lower, and anybody could just turn on their phone and start doing whatever talent they have. I mean, this is back in the time where like talent shows were really a thing, and then you've got like America's Funniest Home Videos, and you know, my family would sit around the couch and watch that like it was, you know, the funniest thing we'd ever seen. And then of course the internet takes over and it does what it does. But
well, then that's why we get to do what we're doing right now, is, you know, we get to share this with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed our little podcast segment of this. It was really fun to get to like just kind of chit chat. Maybe we'll do this again. And we are going to go enjoy our date day, and we will bring you guys along for every step of it. And this is fun for us. We're kind of getting to bond over it. If you're wondering, like, why do you guys want to film on a date day? This is something we get to like connect over. If you guys don't know, Lee does production. He does videography, that sort of thing. And I enjoy doing this kind of stuff. So it's sort of like we get to marry the two worlds and Okay, so we're gonna go get to our day, and I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast.
Just caught a little bit of the Friendship Fair. Now we're heading over to Haunted Mansion.
This is a ride that my daughter does not love. She is only 3, you know? So we're gonna go enjoy a classic Disney World attraction.
You are so gifted and ghastly. Let's do another one.
So we're seeing all this stuff we've never seen before in the queue for Haunted Mansion, because we always kind of go through this one area when there's not a wait or when we have a lightning lane, and it's really, really cool, just all the stuff in this queue. So if you're discouraged by a wait, just know there's really cool stuff that they include in the queues that you don't get to see if you don't have a long wait. So this one's not super long. It's supposed to be 30 minutes. We'll time it for you guys, and let you know what wait times ended up being. But yeah, it's really cool so far.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion.
So back for the midnight street.
So we just finished up on Haunted Mansion. It was a posted 30-minute wait, and we only waited 20 minutes, so that was nice. It's super classic, super fun. And now we're just taking a stroll around the park, and we'll stop if we see something that we want to do. So many times when we come, we're doing lightning lanes, and I'm on my phone constantly trying to prep stuff for us. And it's nice to be able to just take a walk around and get our steps in and enjoy each other's company and stop when we feel ready to do something.
Today, you know, is my own birthday.
How's your day going today?
My day is actually going pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good. I love seeing all the happy faces. And it's party night, so.
It is party night, yeah. It feels pretty good outside too, which I guess
Yes.
you're in the AC, which is nice too.
Listen.
But yeah, I think I might trade you if that's okay. So Space Mountain was only a 25-minute wait, so we hopped in line. I've not seen Space Mountain this crowded and like full since I was like a teenager, so it's nice to see one of Disney's most classic rides being appreciated. And the energy is like infectious in here, so I'm excited to hop on Space Mountain. Let's see what the wait turns out to be.
Oh, see ya.
Inside the rocket. And watch your children. You're clear for all. But it's simply that quick. Space shuttle, for your safety, remain seated with your hand.
So we just finished up Space Mountain. It's always a classic. It's so fun. I will say, I think that it gets a little bumpier the further back you sit. Like I was in the last seat in the row. So it was bumpy, but it was fun as can be, so fast. And now we're heading up the lunching pad to get some Diet Coke and a pretzel. Breakfast of champions, if you will. And then we're gonna take a ride on the People Mover, our favorite ride.
Crispy Diet Coke. Salted golden brown Mickey pretzel. Crazy gluey cheese sauce. We didn't order this. And some mustard.
Internet, everybody give Lee a hand wherever you are, because there was this huge yellow jacket, like huge, and he was like attacking this family, and they were like getting up from their table. They came over to the trash can near us, and Lee just grabs a tray.
Worst mistake I could have made.
Lee just grabs a tray, smacks it, and then stomps on it, and that thing was done for. So I'm so sorry if you're hearing this. My best friend doesn't kill bugs, so she's not gonna appreciate this. But everybody else, gotta do what you gotta do, you know? They had a baby. Yellow jackets and babies, they're not friends, you know? So now we're continuing to enjoy our pretzel.
I don't hurt Disney bees, but yellow jackets don't have any other role on this earth except to terrorize. So.
We're about to hop on our favorite ride, the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. It's the best. Let's climb aboard.
Then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside the car. And please supervise younger kids. Stay clear.
They were right, 10 minutes.
Enjoy your journey.
They said it was a 10-minute wait. We're about to walk on the ride.
For your safety, remain seated at all times.
You got it, Disney.
Keeping hands, arms, feet. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuida a sus niños. Gracias. Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Orak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky. The absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny People Mover. The best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
This is never turned off, and it's turned off right now. I mean, the lights are turned on. Like, the ride is off.
Oh, this is gonna be so cool.
Oh, this is so cool. We have always wanted to see this with the lights on. How cool is this?
Here it is. That's so crazy. It's a once in a lifetime chance.
Paging Mr. Morrow. Mr. Tom Morrow. Please contact Mr. Johnson at the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
My fellow sentient life forms, our People Mover journey has nearly come full orbit.
All right, so we just got done with People Mover. Gonna try to jump on Tron. It says it's a 40-minute wait, but everything has been either right on time or under. So I could imagine it's less than 40 minutes. We'll time it again for you guys because it's been cool to see just the difference between what the posted time is and what we actually wait. So we're gonna head over there now and let you guys know what it's like.
Be warned, the light cycle run makes sharp turns with sudden drops and stops.
Supervise young team view users on times. Competition begins when Team View launches across a little counter and to the grid. In the light cycle cycle, there are winners and there are losers. Who are you?
Are you? That was so incredibly epic. That might be my favorite ride. Honestly, I love Guardians, but this trip, I think Tron takes the cake for me. And the wait time was posted 40 minutes. I think we probably waited 45, but it was a total of 49 minutes, including the ride. So I'll take that as a win because this ride can get up to 120 minute waits or more. So I'm super pleased. I had a blast. What about you?
Always such a blast.
So we just grabbed some popcorn and we are finishing up at Magic Kingdom. We're about to head on the monorail over to Epcot. I know we're all surprised, but we're just kind of taking it bit by bit. We're going to eat some real food there, visit the countries around the world that we haven't gotten to visit yet, and just really enjoy the rest of our evening at Epcot. So let's head to the monorail.
What is Flynn Rider's real name?
Oh, Eugene Fitzherbert. Right, okay.
Do you want to try hard?
Sure.
According to Water Bottle, Rapunzel has a favorite food. What is it?
It's like turnip soup of some sort.
Soup?
Shoot. Do you know it? I don't.
It's a type of nut.
Oh, hazelnut soup. Oh,
Good job.
yes. Okay. I love it. Thank you so much. That was so fun.
So fun.
Hudson, is that the train? Take your water bottle?
Disney's contemporary resort, a bustling metropolis of innovative design and incomparable style.
We're just waiting on our second monorail. We're transferring to Epcot. And the weather is so beautiful. Like, it's warm outside, but there's a constant breeze. I was expecting it to be really hot. It was kind of hot yesterday, but there's a constant breeze and it feels phenomenal, which is just so nice. My energy levels are higher today, I think, just because we've been taking it so slow. We've done a lot, but just at a slower pace, and it feels great. It also feels great to be getting to Epcot way earlier than we have been. We have a lot more time to take our time, eat good food, and do what we feel like doing. So we're excited.
That's why it keeps us from right? Yeah. We end up not
Coming live to you for the 4th time. 3rd time.
We are joining you live from Epcot for the 3rd time this week. We will be back. The forecast says that it's good, that we will be spending more time here at Epcot, and it begins now. So last night we tried to come to Canada to get the filet, but we were way too full and they were about to close. And so we're back and we're starting in Canada this time. I know that's criminal, but we're making our way back around the world and we're starting with Canada and we're gonna get the filet. So let's see how it tastes. So we were able to get the filet with no dairy, and so that means no mashed potatoes as well. But we got the mushrooms and the filet and we're gonna give it a try. The flavor is good. It's just well done. So I think, I don't love that. But they did kind of do this as like a rush order for me, so I can understand that. It's like a pretty good sized piece of meat. I'm gonna cut and see if there's any part of this that's like a little less overcooked. No, I mean, if you can look at it, it is more than well done.
How does it live up to however people...
I mean, I think it's steak, so that's great. I think obviously like it's just overcooked, so I don't know if I have like just had a bad experience. It still tastes good. It's just, it's not like medium or anything. This line is always long, but it goes quickly, and I come here to get a baguette. Just a whole baguette that I carry around with a tiny jar of jam, and it's exquisite. So let's go get it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I feel like we've been going and going. Maybe it hasn't been that long for you, but I feel like we've been walking around and waiting in lines and doing so many things since the last time we talked. So It feels like a long time.
Yeah. So for reference, today is Sunday and it is quite crowded. It's also party day at Magic Kingdom, so everybody left Magic Kingdom around 4 o'clock when the party guests arrived, and they all came to Epcot along with us. Now we got here about 2 o'clock. It was not as bad when we first got here, and now it is a madhouse. And somehow we waited in a couple of lines and we secured some food from Léa in France, the France pavilion here. Un baguette and a croissant and a BLT. And I got these tiny little jams. They're so cutie. Little jam boys. Jams, cheers. And now we're gonna sit here. We're in like a little corner outside in France, and it's not crowded over here. It's kind of out of the way, so people aren't really coming this way unless they're going to ride Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, which keeps going back. So we just found some peace and quiet, and the scenery is breathtaking, and the food is about to be incredible. So we're gonna dive in, and then we'll see where the night takes us from here.
Like, I'm gonna have to break it.
Break the bed. All right, I've crushed my BLT, my croissant, and we've eaten half of the baguette. The baguette.
I ate a whole half of a baguette.
Whole half of a baguette.
It was scrumptious.
We've been thinking about what to do. We could continue on around the World Showcase, or go to the Land Pavilion, get a little treat, and do Living with the Land. And I think we all know what we're gonna do, so.
We spent a lot of time here in this World Showcase last night, and then we ate at a couple of the places that we didn't get to eat at. So I think it is time that we go live with the land. Also, two things. One of my favorite desserts in all of Disney World is here in the Sunshine Seasons Pavilion. They have this little chocolate mousse cup that's dairy free, and I'm gotta have it. I've been craving it all trip, and it's always closed by the time we get here. And then the salad we had the other night at Connections Eatery. Insane. So I think we're going to go ride Living with the Land, get me my little chocolate mousse, and then maybe end up at Connections later to get some dinner. Some real food, because I was like counting down like all the things I've eaten today, and it was like Mickey pretzel, popcorn, baguette. I took a couple bites of that steak, but other than that,
we need some real food.
we need nutrition. So
we'll see you at the Land Pavilion.
this doesn't look like much. This is my favorite dessert in Disney World. It is the cookies and cream chocolate mousse, and you can see it just sits here in this container. And I'm just gonna grab me one and eat it while we're in line for Living with the Land. All right, let's dig in and try this chocolate mousse.
I got this brownie cookie thing.
Yeah, you gotta tell us all about it.
I will.
Is it a brownie and a cookie?
It's a rookie, frosted rookie.
This stuff is insane.
Legs inside the boat at all times. Here the tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted. Most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests, like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides.
We just finished Living with the Land, and it is our favorite ride pretty much of all time. It is perfect in every way. We are headed to Connections Eatery to pick up that same salad I ate a couple nights ago because I still haven't eaten real food today. And I need something good for me. So this is great. It's General Tso's chicken salad. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Yep, having that. I am starting to fade. We have been going since early this morning, and I think we might be ready to call it a night after food. So we'll check in with you guys after we get dinner. Hi vlog, look at my salad. It's so yummy looking, isn't it? I'm gonna eat it really quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and head out and see what the fam's doing. Well, we're coming to the end of a very successful date day, and just wanted to tell you guys, if you have made it this far, you've been watching this many days worth of vlogs from this trip, we want to thank you so much for watching. It's been ebbs and flows of high energy and excitement and, you know, some even like exhaustion and just the realities of and going on a long trip to Disney World. So thank you guys so much for following along. And we'd love it if you would stick around. We have one more full day here at Disney and a travel day as well. And we would love for you to join us for those vlogs. It means the world to us that you're watching. We hope that you giggled with us a little bit today, that you enjoyed the scenery, that you enjoyed our TED Talk at the beginning of the vlog. And we just love you guys and hope you have a great rest of your day. However you're spending it today, I hope that it is magical. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.